Well, it has certainly been an interesting 24 hours. So we're going to talk about where we've been in the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about where we're at right now. And we're going to talk about where XRP could be heading in the next 24 hours. There are some things, some indicators, some pointers that we're going to look at to give us maybe a glimpse into what our next 24 to 48 hours is going to look like with XRP as we are traveling through this extremely uncertain and, my word, turbulent time. So with that, give me a few minutes. I appreciate you stay till the end. Got a lot of good stuff. I'm even going to show you at the end how you can make a lot of money in the crypto market as well as stocks market, even in these turbulent times. So stick with me till that, because I promise you will not be disappointed in that. Okay, so what I've got for you here is I want to start off. I know that's on the stock side, but I want to start off on the crypto side because this is already an interesting indication of where we could be going. Now, we've been down as much as over 7.5% today. Hundreds of billions of dollars of market cap been wiped out in the last 24 to 36 hours. That's yesterday's news. Right now, we are in the positive territory, have moved up 0.29. I realize it's not a lot, but in the overall financial picture, I'll take that over being negative all day long. Bitcoin's crossing back up over 0.31, starting to peak back at getting to 80,000. Bitcoin did go down and hit, I believe it was 74,000. Yeah, I know this is an XRP video, but this is all, again, 74 right there. XRP, its low in the last 24 hours has hit $60.61. We're going to take a look at that. So XRP still in the negative, still down 2.4%, all the way down, as I said, to $1.61 is where its low has been. It's showing $1.64 here, but it really is $1.61. And I'll even show you right here. If you look right here, we did candle down to $1.61. Okay, so let's switch back over to the stock side. There's been obviously, and you can't not know what's happening and been happening to the stocks Thursday of last week, Friday of last week, and a fairly decent percentage of today. But the market started off down over 1,000 points, the Dow, and has since clawed back. But the indicators are right here on the right that I wanted to point out is we have the Dow futures up 456, the NASDAQ futures up 133. Now we have all night to go through as far as those futures go. The futures give us indicators as to how the market is going to open tomorrow. But I wanted to also point out that Japan's Nikkei 225 stock index is up 5.5% as world markets gyrate under tariff uncertainty. So our markets are closed. The markets on the other side of the world are open, and they are in the positive. All of this kind of adds up to little breadcrumbs, if you will, points in the landscape to give us some indicator that we could see crypto moving back into the positive tomorrow, XRP moving back into the positive within the next 24 hours, because the consensus is kind of swinging back. The pendulum is swinging back into that neutral / positive territory. Now, again, this is literally like I'm kind of reading the tea leaves, if you will, but it's an interesting indication of kind of where we were at from Thursday and Friday of last week. Over the weekend, crypto really stayed steady. Sunday and Sunday evening, we saw crypto move down dramatically. We saw XRP lose about 15+%, going out into that $1.61 territory. We've seen all this, and since bouncing back pretty nicely, quite frankly, into XRP now back into that $1.87 range. Yes, I know it's still down 3%, but if you look at kind of the overall landscape, possibly starting to turn positive. Right now, where we're at is we're literally looking at it 24-hour by 24-hour by 24-hour period, because that's as much data that we have as far as where we're going to be tomorrow. And so that's why I wanted to really point out some of these things that are playing out on the stock side that could give us insight into behavior. Now, there is this phenomenon that's been playing out, and I think it's been evidenced by what's been happening in crypto versus stocks since Thursday of last week. There has literally been somewhat of a decoupling from crypto to stocks. It means a decoupling means that crypto is not being impacted by what's going on in the stock market. That's really what it means, or vice versa. If it was tied to each other, then the stock market lost 8-9+ trillion dollars since Thursday. Crypto has really only moved down about 200 to 300 billion or so, and it really happened in the last 14 to 16 hours. It's not a big major move down in relationship to what's transpired on the stock side. But looking at the stock side, the S&P futures, the Dow futures, what's going on in the Japan Nikkei indexes, things of that nature, what's going on in the markets overseas, it's looking like, at least for the next 24-hour period, we're getting a little bit of a pendulum swing back into the positive territory as of right this minute. Okay, so as I promised you before I let you go, share with you a way you can make even more money. Like I talk about this in pretty much every video. Why? Because my technology, my trading indicator that you can literally get for the best price I've ever offered it ever, the steepest discount is right now about $1 a day is what I'm asking for it using that discount code down there, SP1. SP1 is the discount. Use that discount code at checkout. You get the deepest discount ever. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. And the software tells you when to buy and when to sell. And you can see right here on this right-hand side, see we're on a momentum down. That means we're in a sell alert. We're not in a buy alert. The buy alert is the green momentum up. So you can see that from here, when this momentum down signal has since gone off, we're down about 30%. It basically said, if you were doing short to midterm trading, it would say, get out of the market because we're about to move down. And we have since, as of that indicator, moved down 30% in the last 30 days. Okay. Now, the other side of the coin is a buy signal to a sell signal. This was after Trump got elected with XRP. We were up 500% in about 90 days. Buy here, sell here. $2,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of over 10 grand in just 90 days. What could you do different with 10 grand as an example, or whatever you could have put in at that point in time? Okay. That's what the software does. It tells you when to buy and when to sell so that you can lock in that profit, put that profit in your pocket to change your life, do more things, pay your rent, pay your mortgage, help put more food on the table, whatever it is to accomplish the goals you're trying to accomplish with your life. You can also use it for stocks. This is Tesla right here. See this right here? This is the Tesla chart. You can see the software is sitting on top of the Tesla chart. Now, this is very recent. You can see right here. This is a buy alert to a sell alert. In 69 days, 85%. So $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of over $851. But more importantly, I want to illustrate, it said sell here, and then don't take right here. See this red? It won't let me go. There we go. There it goes. Don't take a 50% loss. See, buy here, sell here, lock in that 85%. Put that $850 in profit in your pocket, in your bank account. And don't ride it all the way back down and take that 50%. Don't lose $500 on the way down. That's what the software tells you to do. This is the best illustration I can tell you. It's a perfect illustration of how it works. It works every single day. You can use it anywhere in the world. Software runs on an iPhone. It runs on your Android device. It runs on a computer. It runs anywhere you want. You have 30 days to try it. Give it a look. It costs about $1. You spend more than $1 on crap that doesn't make you a penny. You spend more than that on a cup of coffee. You spend more than that on a soda. You spend more than that on a bag of chips. Okay. Invest in yourself. At least give it a try. You have zero risk in this because I'm giving you 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. If you want to see, this is the thank you page. After you join, there's like 7 or 8 videos, each of them about 2 minutes long. You're up and running in 20 minutes. This is a tutorial, shows you how to set everything up, including those alerts. The alerts are what make you the money right here, how to create the alerts so that they show up on your phone and you're making the money. Okay. That's what I need you to take a look at. Links in the description below. Take it for a look. Take it for a test spin. You got 30 days, zero risk. All right. I'll see you. Take care. Bye.